We are halfway through season 23 of Dancing with the Stars, and our fantasy Dancing with the Stars leagues have been tremendous fun. Today I'm going to be doing a mid-season catch-up with the lovely Rosalinda Cardinaili from Arthur Murray Dance Center in Wexford, Pennsylvania. All of that coming up right here on the Ballroom Beat.
Cha-cha on the ballroom beat. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Cha-cha on the ballroom beat. You got two left feet. Get on the ballroom beat. They're dancing in the street. They're on the ballroom beat. We can tango, we can swing, we can do anything. Walking through the door and waltz on the floor. You wanna feel the heat? Get on the ballroom beat. Cha-cha on the ballroom beat. Foxtrot on the ballroom beat. Salsa on the ballroom beat. Cha-cha on the ballroom beat.
Welcome to On the Ballroom Beat. I'm your host, Lania Berger, and with me today, joining me via Skype, I have the lovely Rosalinda Cardinaili. Welcome to the show, Rosalinda.
Thank you, Lania. Hello.
I should say welcome back. You're becoming sort of a regular. I love it.
Nice. Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
So Rosalinda she's the franchisee of the Arthur Murray Dance Studio in Wexford, Pennsylvania. She's been with the Arthur Murray organization for over 2 decades. She is the former Miss Indiana National Teenager, and the list goes on and on. Certainly an expert in ballroom, which is why she is one of the contenders for the franchisee Fantasy Dancing with the Stars League title of champion. So we're halfway through the season. It's been so much fun, and all of our different leagues have been tremendous fun. Today we're going to be catching up and kind of talking about the season so far and where we think it's going to head. So again, welcome to everybody, and welcome Rosalinda. So
Hello.
Before we get started chatting, I'm gonna update everybody a little bit on the scores, because we have had a bit of a shakeup on the franchisee leaderboard. Rosalinda, as you know, you've been leading the way for 4 weeks. The first 4 weeks, you were in first place, steady every single time. And last week, Chris Lynham stepped in front and took the lead. He is in a significant lead now. As you can see, he is about 100 points ahead of the two of us with 541 points. I've moved into second, which I'm quite excited about, with 448. And Rosalinda, you have 441 in third place now. Wow.
I don't like third. I do not like third. What is that?
Well, you know, I think what happened, we had that dramatic double elimination week, and both of those people were your players, which definitely shook up the board a lot. So Chris, on a 4-judge week, had 4 players, and neither of us did, so he really jumped ahead. We were so glad to see him lose a player this week. We needed him to, Rosalinda, or we were doomed.
I know.
I also want to update everybody on some of the other fantasy leagues that are happening. Of course, in our studio, we are also playing. The students have their own league. And moving into first place for the first time this season, Lil and Dan. Congratulations to them. They're in first place for the students. And for the staff, it remains Misha. Congratulations to Misha. He is in first place. As the dancers start to get carved down a little bit, it's getting more and more interesting on those leaderboards. So Rosalinda, have you been watching? Of course, you've been watching this season.
Faithfully, every Monday and Tuesday. Well, they're not doing Tuesday shows anymore, but absolutely I'm watching.
It's been so exciting, hasn't it?
Very exciting. Things are changing.
Yeah, absolutely. It's fun to watch the development of the dancers, the progression of the show. Really, really been a good time. I want to start by chatting with you a little bit about your own MVP on your team. And most valuable player, not necessarily for the whole season, but right now, who you're feeling the most excited about on your team. And I want to actually start by talking about one of my players, Calvin Johnson. Megatron was absolutely incredible this week. His Argentine tango, he had ganchos, he had boleos, and the windmill turn that he did with his partner, Lindsay Arnold, it's coming up right here. This is unlike anything I've ever seen, ever. I mean,
I've never seen it. I kept
incredible.
rewinding it. I'm like, how did he do that? What is he doing?
I know.
So amazing.
Rosalinda, have you ever seen anything like that?
No, I didn't know what to call it. I called it like a double cartwheel over the shoulders and around the back.
Well,
It just kept on going and going. My eyes were shocked. I didn't know what I was seeing. It was just fantastic.
I know. After a stellar performance like that, of course, I was brokenhearted to see him in the bottom two, but I'm really hoping that the viewers, after seeing that Argentine tango, are going to just really, really root for him going forward, because I think that his potential, like they keep saying, is not fully tapped into yet. I think that he's going to continue to develop in such a great way. And because of his height, his ability, his strength, he and Lindsay are doing some incredible routines that I'm really enjoying watching.
Yeah, because she's so tiny and he's big and strong, and they can pull off trick after trick, and it's really starting to click, I guess, for him.
Yeah, I agree. And I'm gonna, even though I should mention this, I'm so sorry. Let me go back and say that Chris Lynham is not joining us tonight for a very important and special reason. Yesterday, he and his wife, Daisy, welcomed a new set of dancing feet into their family. Evelyn Lynham was born yesterday. She is a darling addition to their family at 9 pounds 4 ounces. We wish Daisy and Chris and Evelyn and their whole family, this is child number 4. We wish them all the very best and are so excited about such great news, such a blessing. And even though we miss you, Chris, what a great reason to be away. So I'm going to talk a little bit about Chris's team tonight, if you don't mind, Rosalinda, because he's not here. I did a little research on his blog about some of his players and how he was feeling about them, because of course he has the Arthur Murray Live blog, where he has been doing a lot of predictions about Dancing with the Stars. And I was talking about the Argentine tango that Calvin Johnson did. What about the Argentine tango that Jana did with Gleb? Did you get a chance to see this with the shower Argentine tango?
Oh, Jana and Gleb?
Yes.
Oh, that was fantastic. I mean, amazing. She suddenly just got good. And he obviously is an excellent instructor and dancer. I hope, they're not even on my team, but I wouldn't mind them staying on there so I can keep watching them dance and him dance. I mean, he's kind of a looker, but she was fantastic.
I know, and so creative with the choreography. I know that everybody kept projecting that it would be the sexiest Argentine tango ever on the show. I think that they exceeded everyone's expectations. I've never seen anything like that either, in a different way than the
I know, when I heard them talking
turn.
about in the package, they were talking about the shower. I thought, no way, how are they going to do that without slipping and falling? You don't dance on water. Well, they did it, and it was, I don't even know how they did it, but they did it so well.
It was so cool. It was so cool. I want to share with you, this is what Chris Lynham wrote on his blog before he saw their routine. He says, unlike Calvin and Lindsay, Jana and Gleb will have no problem creating the sexy and dramatic moments for this dance. They've taken a very Argentine tango approach to each of their dances thus far, and this week will give them a chance to push the dance skill, since the subject matter is familiar territory. And I gotta say, I think he's right on the money. We all knew the chemistry would be easy. They certainly steamed it up to the next level, but she also really showed off her abilities as a dancer.
Absolutely.
So Rosalinda, let's talk about one of your MVPs.
My MVP would be none other than James Hinchcliffe, of course.
I had a feeling you might say that.
Well, he's kind of a logical learner, it seems like. Like, he can pick up technique. He understands his body, so he's coordinated. So he has a nice top line, nice everything really with the technique. But what I still want to wait to see happen to him is a little bit more soul and passion to come out, and then that could really take him over the edge if he lets some of that inner self out a little bit.
I was so moved by the routine that he did on the Most Memorable Year. On that week, his story was so unbelievable. And isn't he just such a miracle?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that was a very touching story. with the accident, and I couldn't even believe it. I didn't understand what he was saying, that it happened to him. And then it made sense that part of the car like went through his body. It was like, wow. And now he's dancing and super well, more than most people, right? More than most students that we start working with at first. I mean, for him starting off as such a beginner, has gotten so good so fast after coming out of a story like that's pretty rare.
Yeah, I'll say. And I know, of course, I'm sure you have stories like this too. We've had stories of rehabilitation through ballroom dance. I know Nick Kosevich is a great example of someone who rehabilitated himself with ballroom dancing. I had a student once with two knee braces that we rehabilitated through ballroom dancing, and he eliminated the knee braces. But I think that James Hinchcliffe is just like an ultimate example of rehabilitation through ballroom dancing, because the way that he's using his body is just incredible.
Yeah, and he just must have a will to be able to walk again and dance again, and things like that. There's a power within when you look at what he's doing.
Yeah, without question, without question. Before we go to break, I want to talk just a little bit about some Arthur Murray news that's going on. We recently picked out our area All-Stars, which we're, of course, very excited about. In Area 3, we've got a great team that we're super duper proud of. From Palm Harbor, we're particularly proud to say that one of our staff members is going to be representing us in Las Vegas. Megan Wittstein is headed to Las Vegas next week to compete in the All-Stars. I know, too, that Area 6, Chris Lynam's area, they are very excited about their All-Stars. I think he's got a couple from his schools. I know he's been blogging about them. A couple that I saw were Jay and then also Timothy. And so they've got some really, really great people heading over to represent them. Can you tell us a little bit, Rosalinda, about your area's All-Stars?
Well, our area All-Stars, Wexford usually has 2, sometimes 3 or 4 candidates in the finals at Las Vegas. But unfortunately, this year we do not. We had 2 candidates go all the way to the area meetings, but they did not make it to the finals this time. So we don't have a candidate this year, which is something we're not used to, and hope never happens again.
Well, good luck to your area. Which area are you with, Rosalinda? Are you 1 or 2?
We're Area 2.
You're Area 2. Good luck to your area in Las Vegas. And you'll be there
Thank you.
with your students for Super Rama, correct?
I'm sorry, what was that?
You'll be in Las Vegas for Super Rama with your students.
We leave next Tuesday. We are psyched. We can't wait.
Is it already next week? Oh my goodness gracious. Rosalinda, we're looking at a couple pictures, or a few pictures here of some of your students that are part of your team that's headed to Las Vegas. Do you want to tell us a little bit about them?
Yeah, those pictures were taken last year at the Las Vegas Superama and the year before. And those are some of our competitors, well, all of those competitors that will be coming back. And they've really stepped up their game this year. Typically, these students that you see there take 4 to 6 private lessons per week each. Now they're taking anywhere from 9 private lessons to 20 private lessons per week each. Really looking forward to Super Rama. They take it pretty serious. This is their sport. This is their hobby. This is their release from all of the hard work that they all do in their personal lives. So they know this is their great escape and an awesome vacation, and they're taking advantage of it. And we're going to have the best time ever.
That's outstanding. I love to see that, because it's so rewarding when they get there and they have such fun. And the preparation, I think, is part of the journey. And it's so amazing, don't you think, Rosalinda? Of course, they're taking more lessons, but the progress that's made on each lesson is almost amplified because of the goal. Wouldn't you agree?
It absolutely is. I had a chance to speak with some of the teachers before our interview today, and they did tell me some personal things, that some of the students have had some pretty serious health concerns, physical ailments and things like that, but somehow they're just persevering. They've made it through. I think they see themselves getting better. Their posture's better. Their balance is better. So maybe it doesn't put as much strain on certain parts of the hip or the knee or the ankle. And you're absolutely right. That's an incredible journey that each one of them have been going through. And we're just happy to go and celebrate now. So many people think when you go to a competition, now it's time to really compete. Really, the work is done now. Now it's time to go and celebrate it and have a blast. So I think we're ready.
That's so true. That's a wonderful way to put it. And good luck to your team in Las Vegas next week. I'm so excited for all of them. They're going to have an incredible
Thank you.
time.
Good luck to you.
Thank you so much. We're going to have to take a break for commercials, but don't go anywhere. We're still going to chat a little bit more about Dancing with the Stars, our fantasy league. We're going to be talking about some of our biggest surprises from season 23. We'll see you on the other side on the Ballroom Beat.
Everyone's story is different, so why be limited to just one or two options? With Norcom's Norflex Home Loan, you're given the flexibility to tell your story. Pick your terms from 8 to 30 years, all while maintaining a low, fixed mortgage rate. You can pay off your loan more quickly or choose a term based on your budget and timeline. Whatever you do with the Norflex Home Loan, make it part of your financial plan. Norflex. Short-term, long-term, your terms. Apply online at norcommortgage.com.
Need a doctor after hours? Well, searching won't help. But what do? You could go to the urgent care or ER, but if only there was a better way. Introducing the MNO Plus card. No waiting rooms, no copay, no consultation fee, giving you 24/7 access to a doctor by phone or online. It's easy to get started with affordable plans starting at $15 a month for a family of 5. For more information, visit mnoplus.com today.
Welcome back to On the Ballroom Beat. I'm here with Rosalinda Cardinaili of the Arthur Murray Dance Studio in Wexford, Pennsylvania, and we are talking about Dancing with the Stars Season 23 and our fantasy teams and how they are doing so far. So Rosalinda, what has been the biggest surprise for you this season?
Well, one of the biggest surprises was that Vanilla Ice didn't get any better. I thought for sure, he started strong because of his past experience of performing, dancing live, but he just didn't get into the ballroom realm of things, and he just didn't get stronger where everybody else did. So I was pretty surprised that he was eliminated so quickly.
I thought so too. Vanilla Ice, and actually, James, I think we have a little, there he is dancing his Viennese waltz. I agree with you. He didn't progress quite as well as some of the others, but I still think he was cut prematurely. I was really surprised by that too. I kind of expected a few of our other players to head home before Vanilla Ice hit the road. So I was surprised by that too. Again, I can't really speak for Chris, but in his blog, he talked a little bit about Amber and Max. This is projecting for their cha-cha that just happened this Monday. And he wrote that the agility required for the cha-cha will unfortunately expose some of Amber's biggest struggles. Max has done some of his best work this season, but not for the reasons you may imagine. He's doing the Dancing with the Stars version of campaign managing for a losing candidate, and he's utilizing all the smoke and mirrors possible in his dance bag of tricks. This week, however, the stellar work of Max, the campaign manager, may not be enough. So I'm going to guess that Chris is pleasantly surprised that Amber lasted as long as she did. Because her dancing was, I mean, we could see Max was being a very creative choreographer, a great instructor, but he wasn't able to hide all of the challenges that she was having with the movements. And so lucky Chris, she stuck around a lot longer than I expected. Did you feel surprised by that too, Rosalinda?
I did. Yeah, I did not think at all that she would stay on quite that long. And even though I think she seems to have a vibrant personality, it wasn't quite coming out when she danced. You know, she seemed a little reserved or self-conscious.
Yes.
Although she doesn't present herself that way. So I don't know. I mean, I guess it was a clean-cut routine each time. It was clean enough. It was good enough that she made it through. But yes, I'm surprised she stayed that long.
And for me, my most surprising moment, I'm going to go all the way back to the very first episode. I can't believe that my little Disney Channel kid got cut first. How did he not even last longer than the politician? I mean, he was gone before we even got started.
No, you're right. That was the most shocking part of it.
Yeah, so Rick and Emma stuck it out until the second elimination, but Jake and Jenna were cut first, right off the bat, which of course was really tough for my team because we were playing with 3 players for a significant amount of time while both of you guys still had 4. So I did not see that one coming at all. And I'm also surprised that my swimmer, Ryan, is still there. But he's actually surprising me and becoming a much better dancer. He took a while to kind of get the swing of it. He's starting to get better, and so yeah, my team did not go the way I planned. I didn't see it going that way at all.
Yeah, those are very surprising things. Yeah, I'm surprised Ryan Lochte is still on there too. But I'm glad he's sort of relaxed about all the things that were going on outside of the ballroom, and he's able to be himself a little bit more. I think that's what we're starting to see come through, and so hopefully for you, he'll just continue to get better and better.
Fingers crossed, because I need that third player. I don't know who's going next week, but I'm nervous. I hope it's another one of Chris's. So we need him to go down about 100 points.
And we can say that, especially since he's not here.
Since he's not here. Next question for you. Who would you steal? If you could steal someone from one of our teams, who would you steal?
Well, it's a toss-up. Jana with Gleb, you know, because like I said, she just got super good. And I mean, the legs, the feet, everything about her was better. It wasn't just like a couple of things. She just looks like a dancer now. So she would be one. And then, of course, your little Lori Hernandez, I would love to steal. But Lori, I think, still needs to work on her center action. You know, gymnasts are very straight and there isn't too much distortion going on in the center. But, you know, in the Latin dances and the rhythm dances, she needs a little bit of more contrast in the center of her body.
Yeah, yeah. I agree with you on that. I've got to tell you, I would be taking James Hinchcliffe from you. I'm crazy about James and Sharna. I really, again, we were talking earlier about his top line, the way that he holds his frame, the way that he takes advice from the judges, from Sharna, his coach, just incredible. And I've got to say, contra body movement, I mean, isn't that like a bronze 3 technique, and he's already using it and using it well? And his promenade positions, just beautiful. I'm just so impressed by his body awareness, his the cleanliness of his movement, and the way that he's respecting the technique and really applying it. He's just awesome, just awesome. I'm also having fun watching this, so that's why I steal from your team. From Chris's team, I really am enjoying Mary Lou and Derek. And I thought it was really neat to hear him talk about how he's kind of changing his technique as a teacher with her, where in the past he's come up with perfection, exactly what he wants from the routine, and sort of, you know, molded it onto the student. This time he's being more collaborative with Mary Lou so that she has a little bit more say and it's easier for her to remember and, you know, program, as it were, into her muscle memory. So as they're starting to be more collaborative, I'm really starting to see a lot of development and progression from them. So I would steal them. And I don't know who Chris would steal. I can't answer for him on that. But since he's not here, can we steal from him?
Yeah, let's just keep stealing from him.
I'm just kidding, Chris. We won't. Okay, one more Arthur Murray thing that I wanted to ask you, just because it's that time of year. TOC is coming up, the Tournament of Champions. Can you tell me a little bit about what's happening in Wexford? We're going to be doing, just so that you know, there's an image on the screen of our Disney Diamond TOC that's coming up. We're kind of celebrating the 60th anniversary of Disneyland in conjunction with 60, the 60 years of what's going on in dance history and having a lot of fun with that. What's going on in Wexford?
We are doing sort of an era, like through the years, different type of theme parties. It's very nostalgic around here during the festivals. It's very, very fun atmosphere, very inspiring atmosphere. We have a Veterans Day boot camp coming up. That's going to be awesome. We have a 2-hour Saturday night Club Arthur with a live band.
Ooh.
Very much looking forward to that. We have our showcase coming up. And we're trying a couple new theme parties this year. One thing we've never done before we're going to do is a zombie prom. What do you think about that?
That's so cool. I love it. Cool? You've got to send me pictures of that.
Yeah, we're like zombie prom. Wow, and then all these ideas came to us. So we're really looking forward to that. And then for 18 years, the week of Thanksgiving, our practice session has always been the turkey trot. But you know, you got to keep it fresh. You got to change it up every so often. So this year we're doing Plymouth Rocks party, ode to the 80s bands and the 80s hair bands. So it should be a really fun festival for us.
That's awesome. Listen, when is the zombie prom?
The zombie prom will be in, I don't have the itinerary in front of me, but I believe it's in December.
Cool. Very, very cool. And I think you said you're doing something special for Veterans Day, a boot camp?
Yeah, Veterans Day boot camp.
Very nice. On Veterans Day is our Glass Slipper Gala. So we'll think of you guys at boot camp while we're at the Glass Slipper Gala, and you guys can think of us in we'll be all dressed up, you'll be all dressed down.
Exactly. Well, good luck at your event.
Good luck to you as well. And thank you again so much for joining us, Rosalinda. It is always such a pleasure to have you on the Ballroom Beat. And to our viewers, thank you for joining us tonight. Such a pleasure to have all of you as well. And please make sure that you tune in next week. We're going to be going over some of the highlights of our Dancing with the Local Stars event that just happened in Newport Richey, actually last night. It was a fantastic event with lots of great dancing with the stars right here in your own backyard. We're going to talk about the highlights and more next week on the Ballroom Beat.
Cha-cha on the ballroom beat. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Cha-cha on the ballroom beat. Got 2 left feet. Get on the ballroom beat. They're dancing in the street. They're on the ballroom beat. We can tango, we can swing, we can do anything. Walking through the door and waltz on the floor. You wanna feel the heat? Get on the ballroom beat. Cha-cha on the ballroom beat. Foxtrot on the ballroom beat. Salsa on the ballroom beat.